Heal your life. We all need some sort of healing in our life. And what if healing from anything comes down to one thing: how you treat yourself? And one of the deepest forms of healing is forgiveness. But not just forgiving others, although that's very important and it's also very healing, but forgiving yourself. And like forgiving yourself for ever believing that you weren't deserving enough of everything that you want, or you weren't deserving enough of say, healing. And again, this is from anything, whether it's a physical healing, whether it's an emotional healing, whether it's a spiritual healing, whether it's a mental healing. It really, we all have something in our life. Maybe it's a healing of a relationship. And here it is, the relationship with yourself. So it really comes down to how you treat yourself. So that is where I want you to put a spotlight on forgiving yourself. Forgive yourself for ever believing that you weren't deserving enough, or that you're not, good enough, or worthy enough, or smart enough, or fill in the blank enough, right? Forgive yourself for ever doubting your worth, that you are worthy of whatever it is that you want. Or forgive yourself for holding on to pain that you no longer need to hold on to. Because what you believe about yourself affects how you treat yourself. Right? I'm going to say that again because it's so important. What you believe about yourself affects how you treat yourself. So let's just check in. What thoughts do you think about yourself? Okay? How do you see yourself? And and as you see yourself, what thoughts are you saying about yourself, or what words? How do you speak to yourself, or how do you speak about yourself? So how do you treat yourself, really? And how do you treat yourself, or what things do you say to yourself when no one's around? Because this is the baseline in which others will also treat you. It's the baseline for how others will treat you. If you don't feel like you're loved or respected or valued by others, it's always an opportunity then to turn inward. Everybody's got their own stuff going, right? But if you are feeling unvalued, unloved, like you just don't have a lot of respect from those that you really want it from, then you have to turn inward. And this is where the tough questions sometimes comes. Are you loving and respecting and valuing yourself? Like, you got to be honest with this, because if that doesn't change inward, nothing outside of yourself is going to shift or change. So you have to truly love and respect and value yourself. Right? Are you honoring your worth? Again, do you know that you are worthy of whatever it is you want? You are worthy of being loved. You are worthy of being respected and valued by others. But you have to honor that worth within yourself. Right? Are you honoring boundaries? Are you setting boundaries and sticking to them? Do you even know what boundaries are? Right? Are you listening and respecting the needs of your own body? How are you treating yourself? That's what this comes down to. Do you believe even that you're deserving of all the good things that you want in this life? Again, so what if your ability to heal from anything truly does come down to how you treat yourself? So this is where You gotta lean back and just honest, be completely honest. What if the state of all of your relationships, or the state of your health, or the state of your success, or the state of, your own happiness or your own joy, what if all of that stems from the way that you see yourself or think about yourself? Because it really does. It really does. When you heal the relationship with yourself, you begin to heal everything. So that's what this week is about. Let's start to heal the relationship with ourselves by setting an intention to do just that. Right? So the intention this week, let's just start with bringing love and healing and forgiveness to all of our thoughts and all our beliefs about ourselves. I mean, you can just take that intention and run with it this whole week, right? Like, just open up your mind and open up your heart. Like, just put a hand on your heart and commit to yourself. I'm going to bring love and healing and forgiveness to all of my thoughts and all of my beliefs about myself. To decide in that moment to observe how you are speaking to yourself, or the thoughts you have about yourself. And if there's some really great thoughts and words that you say to yourself, then honor that. Go, yeah, I am kind to myself. I am loving to myself, right? And when you notice you're not, you're going, ooh, that wasn't a very nice thing I said to myself, and that's not a nice thought. Then decide right in there, again, hand on the heart. You can even do a little tapping right in between here, where the fourth finger and the pointer finger is. Those are key points to help, like, bring some anxiety down, or bring yourself, back home to yourself and into your heart, and just say, I'm going to bring love and healing and forgiveness to that thought, because that wasn't a really nice thought about myself, right? Or those words, I'm going to bring love and healing to my, thoughts and my words. It's going to bring forgiveness to the relationship with myself. But we can't change what we don't acknowledge. So how you speak to yourself. Speak to yourself now with kindness, with love, right? See yourself as unquestionably worthy, just as you are. Doesn't mean you have to fix anything. Well, I'll be worthy when, I'm no longer mean to myself. No, just unquestionably worthy, just as you are. All your quirks, everything, right? Just bring healing to anything that does not support a healthy relationship with yourself. So that means you need to honor your values. You need to honor some boundaries here. You need to honor even what you desire in this world. You need to forgive yourself completely. If you find yourself, saying, I don't think I deserve forgiveness for myself, maybe you've done something that you think or you perceive as being unforgivable. Well, that is something really big. Again, tap in. I'm going to bring some love and some healing and some forgiveness to this thought, to this belief about myself, right? So it's a really key tap point. It's really very effective. So again, it comes down to how you treat yourself. How are you treating yourself on even a grander scale? Are you moving your body? Are you resting your body? Are you making sure you get your body to sleep at night with enough sleep, right? So yes, the words we speak to ourselves, the thoughts we think, how we see ourselves. See yourself as fully and completely worthy in all the aspects of your life. Treat yourself with respect and acceptance. And remember, underneath all of this, that you are whole and complete and worthy just as you are. Okay? When you heal the relationship with yourself, you are already on that healing journey. You are already beginning to heal every relationship, every physical aspect of your body, anything, in the mind, anything in emotions, it comes here. So let's solidify this week's intention by by with three truth statements. I'm going to call them, right? They're affirmations. I love affirmations. And when you're trying to heal that relationship with yourself, affirmations are really important. So I'm going to call these three truth statements, right? You can tap here. You can even tap, there's another key point in between your eye, the third eye, bladder meridian, for those of you who understand the meridian lines. But just say, I am worthy. I am worthy. I am loved. I am enough. Okay. All right. So bring love, healing, and forgiveness to the relationship with yourself. Okay. To your thoughts and your beliefs about yourself. Decide to speak to yourself with love and kindness. Notice those thoughts and bring healing to them if they're not supportive to you, if they don't support your value. Okay, forgive yourself completely. Treat yourself well. And then use these three truths. I am worthy. I am loved. I am enough. Okay, and the last one is start prioritizing your life according to your values, according to what brings you joy, right? And in that, there's a lot of people that well, what about other people? Is that not selfish? And I'm going to say no, because really tapping into what brings you joy and honoring that and respecting that and prioritizing your life, you'll notice that that is hugely supportive to everybody else and anybody else around you. Okay? I'm going to say it again. Heal your life, because it comes down to how you treat yourself. Heal the relationship with yourself, and you will begin to heal absolutely everything in your life. So that's what this week is about, my friends. Bring love, healing, and forgiveness to all of your thoughts, all of your beliefs, and the relationship with yourself. Okay? You are worthy. You are loved. You are enough just as you are. And forgive yourself for ever believing that you weren't good enough, worthy enough, deserving of everything that you want. Okay? Namaste, my friends. Have yourself a fabulous week. The healing has begun. Thank you.